Whoa, look at the sky. It's really weird. It's like it's really, really close, really low, and like bits, and then there's like beams of light, and it's just, oh wait, oh it's dark. Oh, it's just the reflection from in here. Talkings with Kev. The director of the Mental Health Foundation says that we are not all in this together. It may have been better to say it's not always helpful to say we are all in this together. So this, in this case anyway, isn't making like a political point or a point about people's social standing or anything else, but that it's not particularly helpful to say because it encourages us to ignore the fact that the pandemic has had a more devastating impact on certain groups than it has others. And we are talking about millions of people here. Young adults, the unemployed, and people with a pre-existing mental health condition fall under the worst affected. Some statistics from summer 2020. 50% of adults in Britain felt anxious, 21% lonely, 17% helpless, 12% panicked, and 10% of adults experienced suicidal thoughts. That's shocking. And again, in those three groups that we talked about, the worst affected, that percentage is more like 20%. The mental health charity Mind has said COVID-19 will leave a deep and lasting scar on the mental health of the millions. A survey participant wrote, "I've always struggled with my mental health. I've been getting better over the past few years, but I'm deteriorating so quickly right now." So the loss of life, grief, financial stress, the loss of control of your own life and loneliness, they're all contributing factors. And unfortunately, bad but common coping strategies are not eating, increased use of drug and alcohol, and self-harming. So what exactly is causing the big mental health impact? In a survey by Mind, 79% of people said isolation was a contributing factor. Having to stay indoors and anxiety about loved ones both came out at 74%. And for young people, boredom, 83%. Panic buying is brought out of anxiety about the availability of products, which probably wouldn't be a problem at all until people start panic buying, which they do, and then you end up with this vicious cycle. And 64% of people in this survey said that the unavailability of products was having a bad impact on their mental health, making them anxious, making them stressed. And this could have been so easy to avoid, so easy. Also, it's so important, I keep trying to stress this to people, and I can't stress this enough, almost 100% of those surveyed said that engagement with the news, the media during this time had made their mental health worse. We really, really, really need to start thinking properly about that particular point. You know, when we talk about parental controls and restricting your children's use of the internet, we're talking about mature content, aren't we? But are we getting to a point where we need to say you need to restrict your children from news and media because only adults are perhaps mature enough and experienced enough to deal with it? Although I'm not even sure about that, to be honest. And the final point on the Mind survey was that many people said they had not been able to access good mental health support. So what are good coping strategies? Maybe connecting properly with friends and family online, perhaps face-to-face, FaceTiming, Zoom, whatever, things like that, rather than Facebook, looking at the media, etc, etc. You know, the internet can be used for good things. It's hard to believe, but that is an option. Good stuff. Watching TV and film, outdoor time, listening to music and radio, apparently household chores, doing household chores. Okay. Finally, Mind have provided 5 information leads, which I'll link down below, all 5 of them. They are support for well-being, dealing with specific mental health problems, what we call mindfulness, friends and family, and available services. I hope everyone's okay, and if you're not okay, that's alright too. Take some time for yourself, and when you are ready, try again. See you later.